Hey guys, it's Babypowder, and we're back with another one of our loot videos for our 200 run series. And this time it's going to be from where we did the Saltstone cave for the equivalent of doing 200 runs, which was 10 hours, 5 hours per druid solo. As we have done with many of our open world farms. This is actually our last one for the series. And again, just like I did with yesterday's video for the clean out, I would like to apologize, especially if you guys aren't watching the clean outs, for me being a little bit under the weather today. I've been sick all week long, so if my voice sounds a little bit lower, I do deeply apologize. That's another reason why I didn't stream this past weekend. But hopefully you guys can still hear it clearly and enjoy the video. But anyway, guys, just so you know, I mean, the open world farm solo are not as enjoyable as if you can do them in a group. Also not as rewarding, but you can still do them. Have actually found, especially, I'll go ahead and mention this since this is our last one, this was probably one of my least favorite to do solo. Although it's very easy to do solo because you can really just run around in circles in the cave and get plenty of mobs as you're doing it. But the spawns were just too slow, and still killing a mob here and there. We did get a decent amount of stuff, but definitely not by the best at all. I mean, I honestly did even really enjoy doing a selective solo, and we got some great loot from doing that solo. But it was really just the fact of spawns dying. It just really seemed slow. Just wasn't that enjoyable. I would have rather just done Zul'Farrak for multiple runs. But of course, if you can get a group, it's amazing. It's amazing to do it in a group and for a lot less time. But we did still get some decent stuff, so we'll take a look at that. You know, first we'll start off with our Alliance Bank Alt, who will have 100 runs worth of, or not 100 runs, think of the dungeons, but 5 hours worth of loot on them, and then we'll switch over to the Horde one, who will have 5 runs of loot from our Horde druid. But anyway, guys, before we do that, just like to mention, if you do like these videos, make sure you smash the big thumbs up. Lets me know that you like it. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss the next one, and so you don't miss the clean out at the end of the week to see if we sold any of these items from this farm. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump to that first bank alt and see exactly what we got. All right, guys, so here on our first bank alt, it's our Alliance one, and ignore the materials here. It's actually from a different one. So we've actually got our materials in the vault here. So you see, we have a lot of empty space, so we didn't really get too much, unlike some of our other open world farms. And I feel like really the only one I think I've really enjoyed too much is doing the Wide Blue farm. Maybe I also enjoy doing the Eastern Kingdom zones because you hop from farm to farm. And Isle Thunder wasn't too bad either because I had 2 different areas where I could kind of farm it, but this one just kind of dragged on. I was, oh, I can't wait till it's over. Really. But anyway, as always, we'll start off with our low value stuff and take a look. We got some Jade Gauntlets here for 4,800. Then we've got Tyrant's Belt for 3,500. Actually, it's dropped down below the 5,000 threshold, though it still has a very high sell rate, so we'll keep. I did notice this past week things were selling quite low, so maybe transmog is dropping in value a lot. But when I started doing this series, things really had gone up from where they used to be, so maybe things are returning to normal, which is fine with me as well. But 8,000 gold for these Jouster Gauntlets. We've got a Deadwood Sledge here for 9,000, almost 10,000. Then we've got polished Jazzerate armor for 7,000. And then we've got Plated Fist of Hako for 6,300. Pretty decent sell rates on these items too. I mean, we even thought that was 0.12, but still, yeah, 0.007. Coast Point here for 9,700. That is a 0.010. Yeah, this is low value stuff, so not going into it too much, but 5,600 for the Ziggler. We got Scorpion Sting here for 6,500. We've got the Silence here for 7,100. Then Fern's Boots here for 5,100. And is that 3? Yep, 3 pairs of those. And then an Assault Band for 5,500. Of course, we'll just try to get rid of the ring. And then we've got our high value stuff over here. We got Obsidian Greaves here for almost 22,000. And then we've got epic here, actually, gloves of holy might for 23,000 at 0.004 sell rate. And then I did separate also the saltstone pieces we got. So actually we got pretty lucky on our alliance druid. Now I'll show you why here in a second. So saltstone chest piece, only 23,000. Way back in the day though, this used to be worth like 80,000, but still really nice sell rate, 0.019. Saltstone boots here for 23,000. But then we've got the saltstone legs here, which are the big boys, and we've got 2 of them, that's why I said they're really lucky, because they got the legs. Now even the chest is a little rarer than maybe some of the other pieces, but the legs are usually the rarest item, and that's why they carry the most value. 89,000.008 sell rate. So yeah, really nice that we got 2 of those, meaning of course if we didn't get any on our Horde druid, we can trade one over at least. But anyway, that being said, let's go ahead and hop on over to the Horde druid now, or the Horde bank off from the Horde druid, and see what they got from their 5 hours. All right guys, so here we are now on our Horde bank off from our 5 hours from our Horde druid, completing the 10 hours, be the equivalent of 200 runs. And let's go ahead and take a look and see what they got. And okay, so I mean, it looks a little fuller than what the alliance had. Still seems pretty light here, some empty space here as well. But yeah, maybe they got a lot more of the low value stuff. It kind of looks like it looks maybe about the same, a little bit, actually a little more of the saltstone pieces here. But anyway, let's go and take a look at our first low value piece. We've got the symbolic vamp bracers here for 6,200. Jade gauntlets once again, 4,800. Then we've got steadfast leg plates. I didn't see those over on the alliance tune, 4,100. Then we've got stone cloth vest for 5,000. Again, didn't see that over there. Crystal fur jerkin for 4,900. We also got ember silk tunic for 5,400. 2, 3, 4 of those. We've also got the symbolic gauntlets here for 5,600. 2 of those. And thick scale legs for 5,100. And we've got our low value blue stuff here. I think I actually mixed it all in with the lights. It's separated here. Plated fist of Hako here for 6,300. 2 of those. We've actually got Coast Point, the one with the very nice sell rate there, 9,700, almost 10,000. We got 3 of those actually, so pretty nice with such a high sell rate. Orgron's sash here, didn't see any of those over there. We've got that at 7,600. We've got 2 of those. It's pretty nice there. We've also got the polished Jazarane armor here for 7,700. Robe of the Magi for 9,000. So that's something different that we didn't have over there. We've also got our rings, and we've got a trinket here too. So the Ankh of Life for 5,400, and then the Blush Ember ring for 51. Of course, we'll be happy if we can get 1,000 for those. And then we've got our high value stuff. We only got 2 blues here, or actually it's not even high value. It must have been before, maybe it dropped down. So almost 19,000 at 0.008 sell rate for the elemental remnant. We've also got some epics here. We've got the bow of Siren arrows here for 36,000 at a 0.007 sell rate. And then we've got the green tower here for only 18,000 at a 0.005 sell rate. And then we've got our saltstone pieces. So a little bit different. Definitely don't see any legs. Don't even see a chest here, but we do have the wrists. Saltstone arm splints for 25,000. Then we've got some belts here, 2 of those, so we can actually trade one of those over from here and trade the legs over here from the alliance. So saltstone girdle here for 37,000. 2 of those. And then we've got the saltstone shoulders, actually a low value range for the shoulders though, but still want to keep all the saltstone pieces together. Almost 12,000, 0.006 sell rate. We have 2 of those. And then the saltstone gloves for 56,000. So actually looks like the gloves are like the second highest value, even over the chest now. So pretty crazy, huh? But anyway, guys, that's going to pretty much do it for the Saltstone Cave for 10 hours solo. Of course, when we do this all over again with part 2, we will be comparing 2 hours of a group compared to when we did 10 hours solo. That's gonna be the difference with part 2. We're gonna be trying to make gold as fast in the best ways possible. So we're gonna be trying to do like group farms instead of doing everything solo. But I wanted to show that everybody can do all these farms and make something from them, and we can compare it to doing it solo. case you can't get a group. So yeah, we'll definitely have to look back on this and see how it is the second time around when we compare our 1 hour of a group farm compared to this 10-hour solo. But anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to smash the big thumbs up. Lets me know that you guys like these videos. Also, do not forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss the clean out on Sunday to see whether or not we sold any of these Saltstone pieces, and maybe any of the other items like some of the epics or anything like that as well. And let me know, guys, what do you think as far as, you know, solo? Have you tried doing it solo? Did you have better results? Does this look about the same as you would expect if you did it for that long solo? But anyway, that's going to do it for me in this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I hope to see you all in the next video and sometime live on Twitch. Take care, guys.